I have no doubts we're going to be entertained tonight. This is a high-scoring venue, and we're getting set for match number 26. Hello, everybody, and thanks for joining us. Islamabad United versus Quetta gladiators, and these are two top teams. There's still plenty on the go with these two teams right at the very top. It's all about the sharp end of this tournament. Now, Islamabad United, they've got to make sure they start playing well. They've now lost 3 in a row after winning 5 consecutively. They had a week off. They then made some changes. Maybe they were then rusty in that week, I don't know, but they suddenly went downhill. Gladiators, by the way, have been different. They've won their last 4 completed matches in a row. So they're in form, and these two teams had a thriller 4 days ago, which is a game that Quetta chased 15 off the last over, and there were 3 catches put down as well, just to rub some further salt into the wound. Now, Islamabad, they're at number 2 at the moment. They need just 1 point to qualify, and Quetta have already qualified the playoffs, and they're aiming to win one of these remaining 2 games to finish in the top 2. The toss was won by Islamabad United, and they decided to bowl first, which is quite interesting. The last 5 matches in Pindi have been won by the team batting first, so there's a little change. Teams here now. I've got Waka Yunus alongside me. Waka, take it away.
Good evening, Mike. Good evening, viewers. Quetta gladiators on the high. They won their last 3 games in Lahore, and they're playing the same team. They just made 2 changes. Very balanced side and informed team. Okay,
Martin Guptill's up here as well. Marty, take it away as well.
Yeah, contrary to Quetta, Islamabad have been on a bit of a losing streak, and they've got 3 changes today. Imad Wasim back in, Ben Dwarshis back in, Azam Khan also back in, and Colin Munro out tonight. Also, Andreas House and Salman Irshad sitting this one out, but everybody else the same. They look a well-balanced team and will need to turn their fortunes around tonight to get back into winning ways.
Righto, ready to go for match number 26. What a beautiful night for cricket. Here we go, Imad Wasim. He will just get that ball sliding across the left-hander. Good connection, and that's away. 4 runs, great connection. Second ball of the game.
Great start for Quetta that. Looking for that shape across Al Shakil again there, just slightly over pitching this time. Imad Wasim, as we see there, just floats out a bit much.
Open the blade that time. Has he got it through? Yeah, I think he has. Big Jace. He's going to get the dive in. No, he's not. 4 runs again, back-to-back boundaries. Jason Holder, well, he was just coasting alongside that at one stage.
How quick is...
Cries of catch it, but it's straight and it's punched, and it's also 4 runs. That's a fine shot down the ground.
Best shot in the book there, the on drive.
Chipped away with strength, strong wrists. 4 runs to finish that over, 11 off it, 2 done, 20 for none. Tidy line, can't do too much with that. Screaming to come back for the second. Yes, Allen touches, turns, and that is a very good throw indeed. The big man likes that.
Yeah, that is short of the down. Deals are off. I'm ready to make my decision for the big screen.
That was a suicide.
Nice work. Finn Allen's dangerous, but not now. 24 for 1. Haven't seen the best of Riley this edition. Straight away, he's decided just to launch that one. 1 bounce, 4 runs to get underway.
Now there's some intent from Riley Russo.
Oopsie, he's got that away magnificently. That is an outstanding shot. He was looking to go over fine leg area, but no, I'll go over about 3rd slip for 6. What a beauty.
That's a beautiful shot.
Down the ground, slight fumble, doesn't make any difference to the ball, it just zips off for a boundary, so that's 10 off 2. Now that's high on the bat, but it's also high in the stand. 6 runs, good catch as well, I think, in the crowd. Nicely done. No running, Rousseau. Flick that one flat, 6 more. Out of the screws.
No need to run.
What a good-looking shot that is, but has he got enough? No, he's not got enough. They needed a breakthrough. And Saud Shakil is the man who departs.
That was in the air for a while. Had to show the awareness of the surrounding. Held it nicely, kept his balance, and come back. A good hand from Saud Shakil, 23 from 18, 60 for 2 Quetta.
That's a poor delivery. Put away for a boundary.
Was preemptive, wasn't it?
Nearly chops it on. That's a better looking shot. A little bit of pace, that's up to 90 kilometers per hour, and it's put away for a boundary.
And also the width Riley Russo created on that occasion.
What a shot! What a massive shot this is. Keep your eye out in the crowd.
That was a mighty blow.
Yeah, that's clever as well. I like that. Gone in style. His first 50 in HBL PSL Season 10. His 11th 50 in the PSL. He has 2 centuries. And how much did he enjoy it? And Viv Richards.
That brought up his half century. The first one this season. The crowd's definitely been entertained, courtesy of Riley Rousseau. And Gladiators have enjoyed that.
Shimmies offside and strikes it leg side. Gone all the way. That's better, but it is thumped away. This time, long off has no chance. Swept away and swept all the way. This is a massive over. Riley Russo turning it on. Oh, lovely. He's played this shot a couple of times. None better than that.
Well, just look at the way he's played this. He's moved early.
And this time down the leg side, he's caught up with it. And the 150 raised in a matter of 12.5 overs.
Well, you said they're looking at something like 220, 230. Islamabad backed themselves to chase that.
If you don't land it on the surface, it'll land out of the ground. That is poor delivery and dealt with.
Can Dwashers deliver that breakthrough?
Leg side in the gap. One bounce.
Right then, Riley on 99.
44 delivery, gets a single. Tap down to third and he'll raise the bat. Quetta Gladiators will rise. This is fabulous batting. Riley Rousseau, 3rd century in the HBL PSL for him. And his 9th overall in T20 cricket.
There we go, over the top, another 6, raining 6s.
Flagrant disregard for the borders.
He's done his job. Oh, that's straight back at the ball. He just ducked underneath in time, Ahmad Wasim. That went like a rocket.
Mike Hazeman, sitting next to me, literally ducked it.
Run rate nearly 12 and a half. Oh, that's high. There's a chance. He's got buckets, this guy. He's got buckets, and he's caught it. End those buckets. Big Jason Holder. He doesn't drop them. It is the end of something really special. That has been a remarkable innings to watch. It really has. Riley Rousseau, quite spectacular.
Yeah, Islamabad United can breathe now. They were tense. Produced a quality innings at the right time. 104. It's 194 for 3. That's a good contribution from Hassan Nawaz. He went about the job quietly and he has taken over now. Ever since Riley Rousseau departed.
Really good supporting role, but the strike rate's 172.
Oh, that is smashed. Mike Hazeman, duck again, 107 for 3.
That's picked up, and that's drilled for 6. Very good shot indeed. First ball the over, that disappears. Underneath that one, that's coming our way. Wakart's coming our way. What a shot. In the slot. Short delivery. He's got something to work with there, and he's hammered that flat for 6. Fine shot.
Another one. That is huge, humongous. What a hit. Hassan Nawaz.
Last ball. Full toss. He's got that out of the screws as well, and that's gone for 6. Fetch that one. Pick the bones out of that. 50 partnership as well. Deep in that crease again. What can you do? Oh, it's in the slot, and he's nailed that for 6. That has disappeared for 6 right away. Straight off the blade. Gone.
Can he go wrong? Can he go wrong, Hassan Nawaz?
Come on, son. Hit another one. Big one.
The highest total in PSL history is 262 by Multan in 23. Here we go on 96. And has he got it? Yes, he has. He got it. Magnificent. Another sensational exhibition of batting. 45 balls only. Outstanding work. A strike rate of 222. Look at those deep breaths. Then a pump of the fist. He'll get a big pat on the back from the great man as well. That is a magnificent 100. The second of the innings.
Without a doubt, he deserved that 100. Yes, it was a little edgy right at the end to get to his 100, and look at the jubilation in the dugout. Vivian is very quiet. He's very calm at this stage, and very calm Hassan Nawaz.
We are royally entertained here, haven't we?
We were just so busy in admiring those hundreds, we forgot to tell you what was the total they got. They got 263 in 20 overs. 2 massive innings. South Shakil played quite nicely up at the top, but rest of the batting was not required. Let me count the bowlers who used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They used every resource they had. Only Imad Wasim picking up 1 wicket. Wicket for Naseem Shah, but they all went for runs. All over 10 and over. Nawaz only bowled 1 over. He went for 21. A very few dot deliveries in there.
That is the target though. Great batting track. I wonder what's in store. 264 it is to win.
Amir back in the side. He's been wonderful with the new ball. A couple of good overs from him, and then Islamabad United are really backs to the wall. Well, first delivery. Amir starts off with one. Almost struck the pad. A single to start off with. Now, it does also give the batters clarity, really, just see ball, hit ball. Appeal, and this looks pretty close. Yes, given. Amir strikes.
That looks very adjacent to me. I think he knew in the back of his mind. And Mohammad Amir, how happy is he? Breakthrough on the first over. Losing their first. They are 1 for 1.
Gone. Straight to short mid-wicket. Amir has to.
Another one down for Islamabad here. Farhan, he can't believe it. Crowd is looking pretty happy too, as we see here. Back of a length. Gets slightly high on the bat, and all he can do is just pick out mid-wicket. And that's a pretty easy catch in the end. Islamabad are losing their second now. Amir is happy. 2 for 2 in the first over.
Lovely shot, floated up and absolutely caressed through the offside with power. Cut away too wide, and he'll get the boundary.
Salman Aliaga licking his lips on that one.
Another slow one, chipped away. Oh yes, second attempt. Mohammad Wasim. Quetta Gladiators can do nothing wrong.
Beautiful piece of bowling from Mohammad Amir as well. Coming down the wicket. into the surface, and he just sort of bunts at the ball there. No real follow through, and he just taps it up beautifully, falls into his chest, and that is a Jazz super wicket, that one. He's happy with that. Salman Ali Agha has to go for 6. Islamabad now 19 for 3.
Mohammad Wasim in the attack, and he's greeted with a smash down the ground, and boy, that is hit well.
That is an impressive strike. That's in the slot, and that's a beautiful strike. Straight down the ground, didn't have to run for that one.
Thrashed away into the offside. That is 14 of the first 4. Goes full. Is it in the air? Chance taken. That is brilliant balance. Chapman with the catch.
Shazad will be ruining that one there. That was in the slot as well. Looks like they're checking the boundary here. Here we have Mark Chapman on the boundary here. Great balance there. Good awareness of where he was on the boundary. Shazad is already off the park. 33 for 4.
A lovely shot. They have lost 4 wickets, but it's such a true batting track. Beautifully hit. This time down the ground, all the way.
Well, look, this is the 4th time we've used this surface this season.
Short, that is a quick delivery. There is a chance. Settled, taken. The short ball does the trick.
He's in form, Mohamed Nawaz. Look at the line and the height. We'll see the height there. It just skids through. He gets the top edge. Gets his hands in a good position. Mohamed Wasim Jr., he absolutely loves that. Mohamed Nawaz gone for 10. 43 for 5.
Chances his arm. Doesn't get all of it, but quite enough. It has gone over for 6. The end of 5. Islamabad United 49 for 5.
Gets that through. That's going to race away for 4. Good connection from Azam Khan. There it is. Oh, that's out. That's out. It is a very good catch in the end. Bounced up and gathered in the second grab with that one paw.
Quick hands behind, so follows the line of the ball. Wider, slower. The one that goes away. Big, healthy nick into the gloves. Takes the momentum off. And luckily for the keeper, just lobs not too far for him. That is now 6 down for Islamabad for 53. Haider Ali goes for 6.
Fahim Ashraf now, who's been in the wickets of late. That's cracked away. And out. Picked him out beautifully. It's a really good catch. He had to move sharply to his left. Wasim Jr.'s taken a fine grab.
It was crunch out of the middle, short one with width. Azam Khan, well, he can hit them hard. This is extremely well judged, not just to take it, but then make sure he keeps a hold of it and then also does not slide into the advertising cushion. Absolutely top job from the Gladiators. They haven't put a foot wrong and they continue. 7 down now. Azam goes for 6.
Thick edge, and that's gone screaming away for a boundary. They all count at this stage. Fotas, has that been dished away? No, it hasn't. It's out. Friendly Fotas, and he's just holed out big Jason Holder.
It was more like he tried to time it. Didn't look like it was a complete swing of the bat. Not out the middle either. Right down the throat of a perfectly positioned Fahim Ashraf. All too easy for the Gladiators. Islamabad are now 8 down. Jason Holder goes for 3.
Just introducing Hassan Nawaz, although he's gone for a 6, but it's not a bad move for him.
Short ball pumped away leg side. He has found a pocket and he has found 4.
And the length was there. It was too short.
Turned away, and it'll go to the fence. It'll also bring up Islamabad United's 100. It's 101 for 8.
Oh, that's clubbed. That's better. That's more like it. A bit of entertainment.
Something for the fans to cheer about here.
Oh, wicket. Let's forget about that. We'll talk that later on. And you know, that's the 9th wicket down. Docious just tried to hoik one out of the park, couldn't clear it. An easy catch down at mid-wicket to dismiss the 9.
Islamabad lose their 9th now, 123 for 9.
And he's gone over the top, tried to go over the top, and has made it over the top for 6 runs. Wasn't particularly clean, but he's got himself 6. Oh, that's gone high. Has it gone far enough? I don't think it has. That might be... Oh, it's not it. I thought that was it, but he got himself in trouble.
That step has really was on the thingy, on the HBL skirting. 6 runs.
It's 2 6s and 2 balls. He's got another one for us? No. Bring the sweeper into play. Abra does nicely. Just the single. And 50 up from Wasim. 38 deliveries. A couple of 6s in this over and 4 4s as well. Laying that one off down to that vacant area at third man for 4. Easily done. Bowled him. All over. All done. Picks up his 2nd wicket as well. And that will be very satisfying. Quetta Gladiators will be very pleased with this performance. They were asked. They've won by 109 runs. A fine performance.
Yeah, that was a final delivery. Wanted to play that reverse sweep way too late. It was very, very quick onto the off stump. Mohammad Wasim Jr. And a big hug from a big man to a big man.
So that's the story for Islamabad. It was 24 to Shahzad off 13 balls before there was any action really, and then you got to go down to Ahmad with 56 off 41. And that's where it finished really, to get to that 150, and they had no chance of getting up and winning. They failed to reach 160 in the last 4 games too.
Take a look at the bowling here. Mohammad Amir was brilliant at the top. 3 wickets for 6 runs. Karam took 1 wicket. Wasim Jr. 2 for 28, 2 for 17 for Abrar, 1 each for Fahim and Saud.
Back at the match summary, match number 26, Gladiators amassed 263, 2 magnificent hundreds. Rousseau and Nawaz, and Islamabad United rolled out, blown away for 154. Amir 3 for 6, Abrar 2 for 17, Wasim Jr. 2 for 28, and the Gladiators in the end winning by 109 runs. Righto, what about that table? Yep, there is that swap, confirmation of that. Look at Islamabad United, the net run rate, how they've slept. So they've gone to 3. Karachi Kings will be delighted in the fact that they are number 2